Now you can feel stoned, but you can.
Just seconds in, and things are already heating up. The defendant openly tells the judge she refuses to quit smoking marijuana. Bold move, but in a probation hearing, it's a risky gamble.
Feel?
Your Honor, it's not like that. It's recreational for me. I don't do it all the time.
Stop smoking marijuana, you'd have money to do your drug testing.
I'm not going to stop smoking. I'm sorry. That is my medication. That is the only thing that helps me function. I have seizures.
You are charged with a probation violation. The allegation made against you is that you were non-compliant with your probation in that you failed to complete the retail fraud class, work camp days, to report for the month of July, pay fines and costs and test as required. You previously had a technical violation back in May. You failed to complete the economic crime class, 3 work camp days, and pay your fines and costs when probation was extended. The recommendation for today is that you extend probation 3 more months, do community service in place of the work camp due to moving downstate. You understand the nature of the allegation made against you?
Yes, sir.
The real problem here isn't just the marijuana. She's missed classes, skipped work camp days, and failed to make payments in court terms. That's a loaded list of violations stacked against her.
You understand the recommendation?
Yes, sir.
How do you want to resolve this matter?
I would like her to extend my probation just because I did move downstate. I do have a job, so I'm trying to pay everything off. I am sitting in the hospital right now. I had to have emergency surgery last night.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So I have a really big kidney stone that got really infected, so I almost became septic.
It's not good at all.
But I did move down here so I could at least work and try to pay everything off.
All right. The recommendation is not only that you pay stuff off, but that you do some community service work instead of the work camp days. So the work camp is typically here in Otsego County. Community service work could be at a nonprofit or a community service organization where you're living at, but it would need to be additional things to be done. Are you be able to do that down there?
Yes, sir. There's actually a Salvation Army and a Goodwill down here that I could definitely volunteer at.
All right. You need to talk about that with the probation officer ahead of time.
Let me ask you, if you were the judge, would you show leniency because she's working and dealing with health problems, or lay down the law? Since this is her second violation, share your verdict in the comments.
No, sir. Do I still have to drug test? Because there's no, this substance abuse issue with my case at all.
Phil, who's your thought?
Your Honor, I leave that up to you. Ms. Crow has not done well on probation at all. She's not calling the testing line. She hasn't tested. The only reason she's getting another chance right now is because she called me, said she got a job, and that she's doing better. This is her last shot. The next time that she comes before you, I'm requesting jail.
Can I respond to that, Your Honor?
Yep.
I have been calling the testing line. I have been doing the testing line online every day. The reason why I have not been able to test is because it's $45 every time I test, and I owe the testing facilities almost $120. I'm not made of money. I pay my child support $300 a month. I have a $260 car payment and a $120 insurance payment. I am trying to get a place of my own, which is another $900. I'm not made of money. I do not have the money to test. But I have been calling the testing line. And on reporting this month, the reason why I missed reporting is because at work. I've been working my tail off. I called to report when I realized that I missed.
Hey, Ms. Crow, who made you do the retail fraud perjury?
This is a turning point. The defendant admits she should have known better about the theft. But the judge isn't handing out sympathy. Probation's a deal. Follow the rules and stay free. Break them and face the fallout.
Free.
Nobody made me do it, Your Honor.
You got yourself in this mess, right?
You're right. I was retarded. I should have known. I should have put it back. It was a big mistake. I have never sold anything else in my entire life. And I never will.
And good. I'm glad to hear that. As a result of that, Judge Cooper, back in October of last year, gave you a court order, which was to do certain things. And you've not done those things. And so it's a little hard for me to understand why I should take things off of your plate that the judge ordered when you haven't done them.
I understand that.
I understand that life is hard sometimes and life is expensive sometimes.
But why am I being drug tested when there's no substance issue with my case whatsoever?
What kind of a store did you go into to steal from?
It was a sex shop, and I stole fuzzy handcuffs.
There's the Fantasy's smoke shop.
It was a sex store, Your Honor. The smoke shop is a porn store.
I wasn't the one who sentenced you, so I can't tell you why the judge put that in place. All I can tell you is the judge did put it in place, and you've not been doing it.
Because, Your Honor, she will violate me. I admit I smoke marijuana for my autism. It is the only medication I am on, and I told her this. And
so what doctor prescribes marijuana for autism?
It's not prescribed, it's recreational. It's the only thing that helps.
How do you know that?
Because I've been on multiple medications, Your Honor. I have been on almost every ADHD medication that is known to man. I was a guinea pig for a very long time. When I can take 2 hits, I can finally feel normal. I can function.
Now you can feel stoned, but you can feel.
Your Honor, it's not like that. It's recreational for me. I don't do it all the time.
Do you understand what recreational means?
It's because I don't have a medical card, that's why it's recreation. If I had a medical card, it'd be medicine.
You're telling me you're using it for medicinal purposes, but you have no doctor that's prescribed.
Here's where it heats up. She calls marijuana her medication, yet has no doctor's prescription. In court, that's a major red flag. Judges want proof on paper, not personal claims, especially when probation is at stake.
I've never heard of marijuana being used for
It's $275 to go get a medical card. I don't have that kind of money. So I went down here to try to get everything done. So I actually had the money to go get the stuff that I needed to get done.
Stop smoking marijuana, you'd have money to do your drug testing.
I'm not going to stop smoking. I'm sorry. That is my medication. That is the only thing that helps me function. I have seizures. Not going to happen. I am not going to have a seizure because I had a withdrawal from marijuana.
Seizures is a medical problem. What is your doctor prescribing for your seizures?
I'm on gabapentin for them. It's a nerve blocker.
So how does the marijuana stop you from having seizures?
Because it is a proven fact that marijuana and CBD oil, when given in a direct time for a seizure, it can stop it instantly. They give CBD oil to...
And how do you know that? How do you know that?
Because it's happened. Because it's happened, Your Honor. I witnessed it myself.
Yeah, with her attitude in court, I'd be willing to change my recommendation to Kennedy's jail and discharge her.
Why? I don't have an attitude. I'm down here working. I have a job. I have to go to work tomorrow.
You don't have an attitude?
I can't lose my job or I lose my son.
Oh, man.
What attitude do I have, Your Honor?
You just told me that you weren't going to do something when I asked you if it was medically done or not. You
because
said the only thing... Ms. Crow, just wait. You asked me why, and I tried to explain it, and you're talking over me. The only thing that you cared about was your marijuana. The only thing that you got riled up. Ms. Crow, I'm still talking. You can't talk over me. The only thing that you got fired up. Ms. Crow, stop talking.
Because you're making me look like a monster.
Ms. Crow, stop talking. I will give you an opportunity to respond in a minute. The only thing that you got fired up about when we were talking was your marijuana.
No, it wasn't.
You want to know why the judge originally, on my view, why the judge originally said you had to be drug tested? Is because the only thing that you're fired up about in life is your marijuana.
No, it's not, Your Honor. That is a bull-faced lie. I came down here to get custody of my child.
On your actions.
I came down here to get custody of my child, who I am fighting full custody for. That is what I'm fired up over.
So, Ms. Crow, do you want to do all of your probation requirements, or do you want to do 10 days in jail and be done?
The judge lays it out plain: complete every probation requirement or serve 10 days in jail. She's got 3 months to prove herself. What do you think? Will she turn things around? Or end up back in court for all the wrong reasons?
I will do all my probation requirements. I'm not going to jail. I have a 6-year-old child that I will lose if I go to jail. I ain't losing my son for nobody. I fought way too hard for 6 years for that boy. I'm not losing him for nobody.
Good. Then give up your marijuana and do what you're supposed to do.
There's no, can she at least have me a list of places to drug test down here? Because there's no place to drug test.
You thought about that before you moved down here. She can
either move or live in a tent and be homeless.
Ms. Hill can assist you if she can find some drug testing places down there. She'll send you a list. I'm
Okay.
going to adjourn today's hearing for 3 months. You will follow
Okay.
all. Ms. Pro, be quiet while I'm talking. You will follow all of the probation requirements in the next 3 months, where you will do 10 days in jail. Okay. So I'm going to
Yes, sir.
adjourn today's hearing. You got 3 months to show me what you can do. Do you have any questions?
Yes, sir. No, sir. Actually, I don't.
You know what you need to do.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Hill will try to find a list of places where you can drug test. You must do every drug test, every community service work, everything, or we're going to have a problem. Understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Talk to you in 3 months.
Thank you.